Hello, fitness friends of the world. Today, I'm going to teach you exactly step by step what I would do to sign 30 new members in 30 days. Now, look, if you're wanting to grow quickly at the moment, if you really want to implement these strategies, right, I'm going to teach you kind of exactly what I'll do. But the real lesson that I want to teach you is that if you want to sign up 30 members in 30 days this month, do it for fucking ever. Don't just have like 1 month on, 1 month off, all that bullshit. I can't stand that. Okay. So I'm going to teach you the strategies. Okay. And what you actually want to do is implement this for the rest of your bloody life. Because I've had months where I've signed 5 members. I've had months where I've signed 30. Probably the biggest month I ever had is we signed up 154 people in a month. And I'll tell you, life's better when you're signing up people. Got good vibes in the fitness business, people coming through, people getting started, getting amazing results. So this is something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Now, first of all, before we want to sign these 30 members, we have to know what our offers are going to be to get people to raise their hand that they're interested. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this. Okay. So one, you can do a free offer, e.g. you could do a 14-day, free transformation challenge. But the skill that you must have, which I was working with a client named Connor on this morning, is how you actually sell from that consult so that people don't do the 14-day free. And it's actually quite simple in theory, right? Because when you sit down with a consult, say I come into your fitness business, I want 14 days free, you have one goal. Elicit a goal from me that takes longer than 14 days to hit. So you can tell me at the end of the consult that doing the 14 days free isn't going to help me reach my goals because I want to lose 10 kilos, and you can just sign me up on day one. Okay. But you must have those skills. Okay. And that's something that you've got to run it to develop those skills. And you've got to hold yourself to a higher standard going, hey, our offer's 14 days free. Your goal is to have absolutely no one actually do the 14 days free, right? Because you're selling them based on their goals. You can call that a diagnostic sale, prescriptive sale. I kind of call it the doctor's sale because when you go to a doctor, they just tell you what the fuck to do and you do it. Okay. Or you can run a paid offer, e.g. 6 weeks for $299. You've just got to choose your offer and run with it. Both really, really, really work. Obviously, with the paid offer, it is a little bit better to make money on your paid ads from, especially if you don't know how to monetize a free offer. You can get into a lot of trouble with your paid ads if you don't know how to make money on them. But let's go to the actual strategies. Okay. What are you going to do to get people to raise their hands so you sign up the 30 members in 30 days? Now, first of all, we're going to do a reactivation play. Okay. So your ex-members and lost leads who you should have in a CRM of some sort, you're going to send them one text message saying something like this. I just want to let you know that our 6-week transformation challenge is starting next week. If you would like to get leaner, fitter, and stronger, reply yes now for more info. That's it, right? Then you're going to send 3 emails. So your first email is actually going to be the same, right, as the text message, but your second email is going to have testimonials in it, and your third email is going to have what's included in your offer. Okay, so a little bit more information in your emails. Just get them to reply yes if they're interested. It's the easiest call to action. You can do that using ACR 365. Then we're going to do a direct bombing DM strategy. Okay, so you've got followers on Instagram, you've got friends on Facebook, you might have LinkedIn, whatever you have, right? What you're going to do is send a direct message. Okay, so we're going to go straight to the fucking stage. No foreplay, nothing like that, no dating, just straight to bedtime. And you're going to message someone saying something a little bit like this. Just wanted to let you know our 6-week challenge is starting next week. If you'd like to lose 3 or more kilos over the next 6 weeks, reply yes now. If you don't lose 3 kilos in 6 weeks, we actually give you a 100% refund on that program. If you're interested, hit me back, right? Nice, simple message, short and to the point. You do 15 morning, 15 lunch, 15 evening on Facebook and Instagram. That would be 90 per day. You roughly have 2 to 9% reply rate. What that means is every 100 messages you send, you'll sign up between 2 and 9 clients. Where the difference lies is how good the message is, how big the promise is, and also how much people see you as an authority. E.g., if Gary Vaynerchuk messaged you about some 6-week business coaching program and you know him and you trust him, everyone will reply yes that they're interested, right? And that's where your content is really important, but we're not covering that today. Then we've obviously got referrals. Okay. Easiest referral strategy. Give your members a big reason why and then ask them for a referral. E.g., right? You'll message me, I'm a client. Hey, Jimmy, I set a really, really big goal for my fitness business to get to 100 members. I thought I would never get there. At the moment, we're at about 82, right? I really want to get to 100 members over the next couple of months. I'm going to ask you for a really big favor here. I know you love training with us. Would you have a friend or family member who would like to come down and do our 6-week transformation challenge? It would be a massive help if you did have someone and would mean the absolute world for me. You've got a reason about why you're asking, right? You've shown a little bit of vulnerability. You've shown that where you want to head with the business, and you've just asked your members. Okay, there is hundreds of referral strategies, but that is the one I would do in this scenario, and you'd change it each month. And then would run paid ads at $50 a day. Okay, you do those strategies. Okay, you're going to get a lot of people interested. Then you have your lead nurture. Then you have your sales follow up. Okay, and then we're going to convert those people into members. But the thing is, guys, if you want to convert them into straight cold members from day one, for your 6-week paid offer, okay, you just sign them up on your normal membership rate as of day one. It's not rocket science. You sign them up. Okay, so say if you're charging $60 a week, right, for your memberships, if they do it over 6 weeks, that would be $360. So you're like, hey, you can join up and pay fortnightly. It's just $120, or a lot of people pay up front. It's just $299. Get a discount at the start, and then after the 6 weeks, we're just going to debit you at $120 a fortnight. Okay. Now, a lot of these strategies, guys, obviously I'm like incredibly confident in them because I've done them over many years. Now, if you're not really, really confident in everything, right? If you don't have the level of like skills and experience that I have, you just need to go to fucking work and make it happen, because you can watch all the videos in the world. You can get all the mentorship in the world. You can get all the guidance, but you get better by simply doing stuff. And a story. So you guys would see this and you go, yeah, what Jimmy's saying is actually fucking true, right? When you first started to deadlift, I bet you were really, really crappy at doing deadlifts. You're really bad. I reckon you had really bad form, right? You didn't know how to warm up properly. You didn't know how to brace, all those kind of cool things about deadlifting. And I bet you now, if you've deadlifted 1 to 2 times a week, maybe there's a few lunatics that have done it more, right? I bet you are very, very efficient at deadlifting. You know how to warm up, you know all the correct cues, you know your correct breathing patterns, how to brace, all that good stuff. And you only learnt that by doing it. Yes, you might have had a coach who taught you a tip or two, but you're the one that had to implement it to actually get better at deadlifting and lift more weight off the floor. And it is the same in business. Okay. All these strategies, I know they work. I know they work because I've done them. Okay. You just have to go and implement and execute and get the experience so you get better. When I was talking to Connor today, he was like, oh my God, that consult was really good. And I was like, homeboy, only thing that happened, man, I did 1,000 of these in my life. It would be impossible to be bad at sales consults if you do 1,000 and you like follow a script and you focus on getting better every single week. That Kaizen method, that infinite game that we talk about in business, where we're going to be in business for the next 50 years. So we just focus on getting better every single week. So guys, that's an overview, right? Very, very basic and simple strategies so that you can sign up 30 new members in just 30 days. It's on you to go and execute. If there's any gaps, if you're not sure on how to do anything, setting up your ads, DMs, all that kind of stuff, that's where you need a Sherpa. That's where you need a business coach, someone just to guide you through, give you a few tips along the way, give you a pat on the back when you're doing really well, maybe a little kick up the butt if you take your foot off the throat and you're not executing. But I know everyone listening to this training can sign up 30 members in 30 days if you're willing to execute and if you want it bad enough.